Historically significant things that happened on April 27th. April 27th marks a powerful intersection of leadership, liberation, and the dawn of the modern digital interface. This date celebrates the 1822 birth of Ulysses S. Grant, the Union General and U.S. President who was instrumental in the reconstruction of a fractured nation, and the 1994 observation of Freedom Day in South Africa, commemorating the first post-apartheid elections where citizens of all races voted together for the first time. The day also highlights a technological revolution, with the 1981 debut of the Xerox Star computer mouse, an innovation that fundamentally changed how humanity interacts with information. From the birth of civil rights icon Coretta Scott King and the pioneering feminist philosopher Mary Wollstonecraft to the maiden flight of the Airbus A380, April 27th reflects a legacy of breaking barriers, socially, politically, and scientifically, to reshape the global landscape. Let us look at the significant historical events of April 27th, categorized by cultural, educational, financial, physical, mental, relational health, political, professional, social, spiritual, and scientific and technological points of view. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th. From cultural point of view, Beethoven composes Für Elise, 1810. Ludwig van Beethoven composed his beloved Bagatelle No. 25 in A minor, popularly known as Für Elise, which remains one of the most recognized piano melodies in history. Birth of Coretta Scott King, 1927. The author, musician, and civil rights leader was born. She played a central role in the American civil rights movement alongside her husband, Martin Luther King Jr., and worked tirelessly for global human rights. The Babe Ruth Day celebration, 1947. Over 58,000 fans gathered at Yankee Stadium to honor the legendary baseball icon, a cultural milestone celebrating the house that Ruth built. Historically significant things that happened from an educational point of view. Inauguration of the London Zoo, 1828. Opened in Regent's Park, it was originally intended purely for scientific study, marking a significant step in the professionalization of zoological education and research. Mary Wollstonecraft's birth, 1759. The philosopher and educator was born. Her seminal work, A Vindication of the Rights of Woman, argued that women are not naturally inferior and established a foundational curriculum for gender equality in education. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th. From financial point of view, the Tea Act, 1773. The British Parliament passed the Tea Act, designed to bail out the struggling East India Company. This financial decision indirectly led to the Boston Tea Party and the spark of the American Revolution. Opening of the Jamaica Racetrack, 1903. This launched a major economic venue for New York, demonstrating the growing financial power of the professional sporting and wagering industries in the early 20th century. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th. From physical, mental, relational health point of view. Birth of Herbert Spencer, 1820. The philosopher who coined the term survival of the fittest. His work deeply influenced early sociological perspectives on human relations and mental development within societal structures. The Sultana Maritime Disaster, 1865. The steamship Sultana exploded on the Mississippi River, killing approximately 1,800 people. As the worst maritime disaster in U.S. history, it highlighted the critical need for safety regulations in mechanical engineering to protect physical health. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th from political point of view. Birth of Ulysses S. Grant, 1822. The 18th U.S. President and Commanding General of the Union Army was born. His leadership was pivotal in preserving the United States during and after the Civil War. Sierra Leone and Togo independence, 1961-1960. Both African nations achieved independence on this day, Sierra Leone from the UK and Togo from France, marking a major shift in the political map of the continent. Freedom Day in South Africa, 1994. The first post-apartheid elections were held, allowing citizens of all races to vote for the first time, a landmark moment for global democracy. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th from professional point of view. Betty Boothroyd elected Speaker, 1992. For the first time in its 700-year history, the British House of Commons elected a woman as Speaker, a breakthrough for professional leadership and governance. Creation of the Chilean National Police, 1927. The Carabineros de Chile were established, professionalizing the National Gendarmerie and Internal Security Forces. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th. From social point of view. Tiananmen Square protests, 1989. Protesting students took over Tiananmen Square in Beijing, a pivotal social movement demanding democratic reforms and transparency. One World Trade Center construction, 2006. Construction began on the site of the former World Trade Center in New York City, a social symbol of resilience and reconstruction following the 9/11 attacks. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th. From spiritual point of view. Canonization of popes, 2014. In a historic spiritual event, Pope John Paul II and Pope John the 23rd were canonized by Pope Francis in the presence of Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. Feast Day of Saint Zita, the patron saint of domestic workers, known for her spiritual devotion to the poor and her legacy of service in 13th century Italy. Historically significant things that happened on April 27th. Introduction of the computer mouse, 1981. Xerox PARC debuted the first commercial personal computer mouse, a technological leap that fundamentally changed the professional and personal interface with computers. Samuel Morse's birth, 1791. The inventor and painter was born. He co-developed the Morse code and the electric telegraph, the foundation of modern long-distance communication. Maiden flight of the Airbus A380, 2005. The world's largest passenger airliner completed its first flight, representing a pinnacle of modern aeronautical engineering and international collaboration. Hi viewers, family and friends. How did you like the content of this video? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please write in the comments your name and the place you are watching from. Since our viewing family is spread all over the world, it will be nice to know which city and the country you are watching from, so I can say hello to you. Science and technology. Reading and listening to the historical accomplishments on this date of those who have gone before us, I, as a professional engineer with interest in structural engineering, energy-efficient buildings, ICF construction, and as Google Docs expert with interest in spreadsheet-based solutions, draw inspiration to ask of myself the million-dollar question. What would I accomplish today? Think about the Japanese practice of Kaizen. Let me know in the comments, what did you accomplish today? Your subscribing to the channel inspires me to post more such videos. Thanks for your patronage. See you in the next video. Sincerely, Yogi Anand.